Alright, I'm going to continue reading Bambi using our focus for today, which is rereading when things don't make sense. That's our focus for reading. So, where were we up to? I just read that page yesterday. Alright, so I'm going to continue reading from here. 1 year later, Bambi was more grown up. He had antlers. They're antlers. He saw his old frogs. Old frogs. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually friends. Didn't think that made sense. Let's go back and reread. He saw his old frogs. That didn't make sense at all. He saw his old friends. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. It matches the picture too. As they were playing, an old owl told them they would all soon become twitterpated. That's a big word. Soon all become twitterpated or in love. Let's just reread that one. As they were playing, an old owl told them they would all soon become twitterpated or in love. That's a big one. In no time at all, Thumper was twitterpated. By slowing down and reading that word before, I now know it. So was Flower. One day, as Bambi went to the meadow, he saw a face Let's chunk this one up. It's a big word. Recognized. I know that word. Recognized. Let's reread. Because I don't know what the sentence said anymore, so I need to go back and reread. One day, as Bambi went to the meadow, he saw a face he recognized. Faline! The two chased each other around the meadow. Soon, Bambi was twitterpated too. Suddenly, a stag named Rono leapt out of the bushes. You know what? I'm actually going to reread that sentence again because I just realised that there's an exclamation mark at the end. So I think I should say that a bit louder. Suddenly, a stag named Rono leapt out of the bushes. That's a bit more expression. That's what the writer wanted me to do. He wanted Faline for himself. The two stags started to fight. Bambi lowered his antlers and charged. He pushed Rono down the hall. Down the hall. There's no hall in the pictures. Do you see any hall in the... I think I made a mistake here. Hill. That was a mistake. Let's go back and reread it. He pushed Rono down the hill. That makes a lot more sense. Rereading is so helpful. Faline was safe. That night, Bambi sensed danger. Hunters had returned to the woods. He told Faline to run to safety as the trees started to catch fire. Bambi was scared as he ran from the flames, but the great prince helped him to reach safely. Helped him to reach safety. But the great prince helped him to reach safety. Next year, The first day of spring was another special day. This time, the woodland creatures had gathered to see two new fawns. Bambi and Faline were the proudest parents in the woods. The end. That all made sense to me there, so I don't need to go back and reread. That's the end of the story of Bambi. Keep practicing rereading. You don't need to submit anything for your reading session today, but I want you to get a book that's just right for you, whether it's on Epic or if you've got one, and practice your rereading strategies when something doesn't make sense.